What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and today we're getting a little serious.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I know that some of you guys have been around for a while where I've spoken about some traumatic experiences that have happened to me as a child. Way too many, if you ask me. Honestly, one time is way too many, right? I am a survivor, and let's leave it at that. But whenever I think about how I'm very vocal about my past, I think about how some people are not vocal about their past, okay? And that is why we are going to be very vocal about supporting sexual assault survivors this month of April. April is SAAM. So what is SAAM's? SAAM's is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and we over here stand it, okay? We are going to be all up in this Sexual Assault Awareness Month this month. Why? Because it is a huge issue. Now, it started the beginning of April, and I know this is not the beginning of April, but I wanted to go ahead and leave my stand on who I support and how we feel about this. Unitedly Random is always going to completely support Sexual Assault Awareness Month, okay? We are always going to support this from this point on and forward. Now, you know, your girl didn't even post anything for Black History Month, so but we're going to definitely stand in unity with this month. You didn't have to go through this painful thing to support someone who did go through it. So we're going to be talking to advocates throughout the month. We're going to be talking to survivors with pick-a cards throughout the month. And we're just going to make it known, where do I stand on this? Sexual assault is a horrible thing. Everybody can agree with that. You know, it's not necessarily like a big, like, wow, is it? Yeah, it's a horrible thing. And the thing is that people do it way too often. And I think that it's not televised, or it's not spoken about, or like I said earlier, the victims don't speak about it as much. On my channel, I will speak about every single one of the instances where I felt unsafe in these cases, okay? I'm not going to not share my voice, because for me, that makes me feel better, okay? For the survivors who may watch this video, you do not have to move the same way that I move, okay? But if you guys would like to share your story to someone, my email is down below in the comments. My email is unitedlyrandom@gmail.com. If you would like to send me your story, and you would like for your story to be shared on my platform, a survivor story to be shared on my platform, so you can actually, I don't know, for me, I felt relief when my story got out, okay? If that's something that you would like to do, then yes, I can anonymously spread your story, okay? But if you're just comforted by hearing that I have went through something similar, I have went through that type of pain as well, and I'm going to stand up, and even for all of my silent babes, we're going to step into this world together, and we're going to step into this healing energy together. Continue to watch my channel, because while I do talk about these traumatic experiences, I'm also going to talk about my healing journey, and how honestly I'm still on my healing journey, okay? And we're all gonna still be on our healing journey throughout our lives. When I was young, I thought that I would never get over that situation. I thought that I would never be clean again, and that was a very toxic thought to have, like, oh, I'm unclean, I'm unpure, right? But now I feel like the only reason that I never felt that I'd be clean again is because I told myself that over and over and over again, and I didn't speak to other people. And so I was just kind of rattling around like a little rattle. My head was rattling around this idea that I'm hurt and I'll never get past this. And when I stepped outside of my head and I opened up about my story, and people told me, yeah, that's fucked up, I started to see that, wow, these things that I hold, this trauma that I hold, is not just my trauma to hold. Because if I'm hurt, society is hurt. And I'm not saying that I'm this big special person, but if I'm getting hurt in this way and I'm getting hurt this often in this way, then there's a problem with society. And if I hold back from telling people what's been happening to me existing in this world, I'm allowing that evil to prevail. Okay? So, I invite all of you guys to come to this channel as an open space. And my advocates, I want to go ahead and say thank you for all of my advocates. I have a wonderful advocate that I live at home with, my husband. My husband is my advocate. He was my advocate from day one. And while he was not the perfect advocate, he had to learn. He definitely had to learn. He helped me get through so much more than he could even imagine. So, I want to create a community on my channel, a community of advocates, a community of survivors, and a community of love. And if you're not on my channel to be an advocate, if you're not on my channel to support, then you can get off of my channel from this point forward, okay? Much love and positive vibes, and I hope to see you guys later on this month for the month of April. Remember, April is SAAM's month. Go ahead and let it be known on your Instagrams, on your Facebook, and let them know that you are an advocate. Much love and positive vibes. I know that today was a more serious video, but it's because I still feel very serious about this. I do not want this world to continue the path that it is on, because I plan on having children, and I would not want anything to happen to my kid.